Well, friends, that was a picture of God's channel. The 8 old men up in Warwick now that call themselves the governing body or the channel of God. Now that they have been indicted for child molestation, I wonder what they'll say now. Yes, it has finally happened. They can't blame apostates for this one, because I have printed out documents that are publicly known now from lawyers who have taken the cases of hundreds of Jehovah's Witness children that have been molested down through the years. And it is disgraceful what they have done. Not only have they broken up homes of so many people, they're guilty of that. They're guilty of destroying people's families with this shunning nonsense. And so many people's lives have been destroyed from not getting medical treatment like they should. Just because 8 old men up in Warwick tells them that taking a blood transfusion is going against God's law and you will not be forgiven for that. Now, if you believe that, do you also believe that these men are innocent? It's going to be pretty damn hard for them to face anybody now and say they're innocent. They can't blame Johnny Newsom. They can't blame him. They can't blame Kim and Mikey. God love them. Can't blame them. They only can blame themselves now. And who else should get the blame anyway but them? Yes, the apostates did not cause this. They've been doing it for 30, 40, maybe 50 years to our knowing. And I would say, friends, that since they have got their subpoenas, I bet they're praying for the Armageddon to hurry up and get here now. Yeah, if Armageddon comes, they won't have to face trial. It'll be Jehovah trying them, I guess, if that's the way it turns out. But I bet they're praying for Armageddon now. They've been saying it so damn long about coming. Now they probably wish it really does. But one thing I can't understand, friends, is why in the world did they know? They knew this all along that it was coming. They knew that they're selling these kingdom halls left and right, that eventually somebody was going to get wise to this. There's a reason you start selling off all your properties and keep claiming that you're doing it so you can preach the good news better. I mean, you can't tell people lies for so damn long, it's got to catch up with you. But what I can't understand is, why did they build Warwick? Why did they build Warwick knowing this was coming? Why? I would speculate that being they knew it was coming, that they might end up with this would be the only property they own after all these lawsuits are paid out. Maybe that's the way they planned it. I don't know. But don't it seem funny why they would go through all this expense and put all these here zombies to come up there and work free and build them a nice home? Ever how many it is, maybe 1,000, I don't know. But who the hell cares? But they got a bunch of zombies up there also. It's not only the governing body, it's those that live there. They're nothing but zombies inside out. These 8 old men, friends, are no longer worried about bringing reproach upon Jehovah's name. I wonder what they're saying about that now. It was always somebody in the Kingdom Hall bringing reproach on Jehovah's name. See? It was never them, though. Now, what are they going to say now? Are you bringing reproach upon Jehovah's name for allowing pedophiles to infiltrate your Kingdom Hall throughout the world and molest little children from 2 years old up to 15 and 16 years old? What can you say now? What can you say now? And Kim and Mikey has really put a hurting on you people. Yes, they have. And I would give Kim and Mikey more credit than any apostate that's been on YouTube. Kim and Mikey. I watched every video they put out here. Yes, they have closed the door on the Watchtower or the Cult Tower. They have closed the door on them. It's things that Kim and Mikey did. They took all their 5, 6, 7 years they've been into this and devoted their lives to helping bring these people out of that cult. And I'm wondering now if this cult with the 8 old men, will any of these zombies now see that or hear that their so-called discreet slave is in trouble with Caesar's law? I wonder if they can continue to do that. Can they continue to hide their eyes and pretend it's not there? A lot of them will do it. Oh yes, a lot of them will do it. See? But there's a lot of them who ain't going to do it either. And they're going to be getting out of there now, boy, fast as they were not before. They've been coming out, but it's not been fast enough. But boy, when New York passed that law, retroactive, you can sue them, these people jumped on the bandwagon. You know, I had a video out here about 3 or 4 years ago, and I remember the video. I talked about suing the Cult Tower. All you young people who had been done wrong by this cult, sue their asses, because you better get it while the getting's good. Get greedy, you young people. Get greedy. That's the way they are. Get greedy. That is exactly what I was telling people back in that older video. Get greedy and sue them people for what they have done to your life. They have messed your life up. It ain't going to be over even after all this money is paid out. It's not going to solve your problem. It'll help though. Oh yeah. It'll help you get medical attention. It'll help you go to clinics and get the help you need, and you'll have money to pay your bills while you're going through this redoctrination of the real world. Because the Cult Tower is not a real world. It's a pretend world. That's all it is, a pretend world. These people pretend that they have the truth. They pretend people do wrong. They pretend he didn't do wrong. So this is the way they do. I was watching one video on here about how a daughter had went to see her father. Her father was a JW in good standing. But as for her, she had been disfellowshipped. But she wanted to see her daddy so bad. She called him up and he said, yeah, you can come on over. We'll have lunch together. So she went and she was enthused about the lunch. And she talked to him and he cooked the meal. And when it was all over, he put the meal out, gave her her dish, and he made his dish. But then when it came time to eat, he went over into a corner with a little desk he had there, and he turned his back on her, and he was eating with his back turned to her. And she said, "Daddy, why are you turning your back on me? Do you have to do that too?" He says, "Yes, the organization tells me to do this." That's what he told her. So she ate her meal and he ate his, with his back turned to her, because he could not talk to her or anything during a meal. And, you know, isn't that kind of childish? I mean, how damn low can you go? How low can you go to turn your back on your own flesh and blood just because some group of people said you should do this if they have sinned against Jehovah? Yeah, if you have sinned against Jehovah. Well, this poor girl, she has a problem. As for me, I wouldn't even went to eat nothing with him. I ain't gonna sit down and eat with somebody got his back turned on me. No, I don't give a damn if he's my father or whatever. Tell him to go jump into the river and walk right on out and not bat an eye. See, I don't let people hold me hostage on account of being my mother, father, or the truth. You're not going to hold me hostage. If I don't believe it, I don't believe it. And if you don't want to associate with me because I don't believe it, I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. That's the way I am. Of course, there are other people who is not that hard. They're more synthetic and they're a little more refined than I am. They are. But that's not my cup of tea. I don't let people do me wrong. I will not be laid a hand upon. I will not be done wrong. I don't do it to other people, and I expect the same from them. But these old men now, though, friends, are in trouble. And it's been a blessing to see this happen. It's been a blessing. We've been waiting so long. So long. And now it's happening. Kim and Mikey, thumbs up to you two. You're the ones that helped this happen. Oh boy, the cult tower probably been praying for you two to die. Do something, get out of our hair. Yeah, the cult tower. Kim and Mikey, you know they hate you, you know that. They would give up anything to get rid of you. But they can't do it. Because Kim and Mikey is doing it from the heart. That's it. They're not doing it from anything else but from the heart to rescue people that are drowning in the cult tower. To rescue people that have lost their way in the cult tower. And to help people get back together as a family and get out of that cult tower. And you know, me myself, and you all know me, I have a daughter who's mired in that nonsense. And I'm just hoping that she'll see the light or see something in the news about this and she'll look into it. I'm just hoping she will do that. See? Will I forgive her? Sure I will. Sure I will. But I'm not going to lose no sleep because she doesn't see it or she doesn't read about it. Not going to lose no sleep. But I'm just wondering, friends, with all this information that's on this internet, I have printed out so many pages of stuff on here I even printed out the lawyer who brought this suit in New York. 28 pages of an indictment against the governing body from a dear lady that was a baptized witness who was molested. And she is in this document I printed. I printed it right off the printer. 28 pages of an indictment against the governing body. Yes. And also the Kingdom Hall. See? And this is what they should do. You include the Kingdom Hall. See? And then you include the cult tower. Because you want that. You want them all to pay. You want them all, because if you don't get one, you might get the next one. Just don't go there with Warwick in mind. Go to that lawyer's office with the so-called Christian congregation. Put them up first, and their elders. See? They love that power so damn much. Now give them the power to defend themselves. Yeah, put them on that damn list. Put them on that list of suing them. And then you put that governing body of Warwick in there. Just don't stop at one. Go for two. Because you know, in baseball you get 3 strikes, right? So that means you can swing twice and miss a ball. So if there's a third one, go for that too. I don't know if there's a third one, but you got 2, you know that. You got that congregation you were going to, the Kingdom Hall, and also the Warwick crowd up in New York. Go after them. They're the ones who has the money, see. The Kingdom Hall don't have no money, you know that. But you got to wake them up too. And that is one good way of waking them up. So friends, I'm going to close for now. It's been good to come back and give a little video. And I hope this thing blows over all this country. You know, there's one damn good thing about the world. The world's against this stuff too, whether they believe in God or not. They're against child molestation. They're against that. And if the world's against it, how the hell do you feel as a so-called child of God? Now, you are being charged for child molestation. Something even the world hates. Even the world hates child molestation. And now you are involved. Cult Tower. You old bent over roosters up there in Warwick. Now it's your turn. Now it's your turn. Face the music. Come clean. See? Come clean. You know, it was Jehovah who said, things that are hidden now will be revealed one day. And certainly he has did this to you. Jehovah has no idea of helping you people. He was never helping you in the beginning. What made you think that Jehovah was in your corner? He wasn't in your corner, because he knew what you were before it was revealed to the whole world. He knew what you were. You were claiming to be his representative, but you weren't. How can you molest children and call yourself a child of God? All this other stuff, like these failed dates, and these lies you told, and all these deaths from suicide because of the pressure you put on your flock. See? All these things you've gotten away with, but you're not getting away with this one. So it is getting bigger. I saw in the news where when New York passed that law, the phone was ringing off the hook for lawyers. I guess that meant that anybody who lived in New York at one time and moved to Oklahoma, we'll say, could now sue the cult tower because they at one time was in New York. Maybe that's what it is, because there's so many. Or it could be that all these cases are coming. Well, one guy was in Florida that is on the list for suing them. I don't know, but I think New York has given them a year to get up there and get a lawyer and get on them, all of them. Catholic religion, Scientology, and Mormons and Hormons or whatever, Baptists, Catholics, get them all. Get them all while you're at it. Thank you, friends, so much. Bye-bye.